19. This is the man I first married, father of my 5 children. Rather easygoing person. Very much liked by his patients. He's a chiropractor. This is his picture taken when he just graduated from college, from chiropractic college in San Antonio. People still tell me how much he helped them. The thing that always struck me about this picture is that his eyes. You need to look at those eyes closely to see, but he had long black eyelashes and dark eyes, and my ideal at that time was, when I first knew him, was tall, dark, and handsome, and he's well loved by all his children, 5 children. And this is a picture of him when he was maybe 12 or 13, I think. The children seem to remember being told that maybe that was taken at the time he was confirmed. I have not sure about that. At First Protestant Church, he was confirmed by Reverend Bassler, I think. Who was, I think, one of the first pastors after morning wake. Now, what I know about this is very little, except that I know that it has to do with my grandfather Reisner's family, and I'm going to guess that it has sisters that are or descendants of his sisters. Their father died in Germany and came to this country with August Schultz, and Mr. and Mrs. Schultz had only one child together after the 4 children that were the stepchildren. I have a sneaking notion that this goes into the Nashke family, and I really don't know how we get to Nashke.
Oh, that's okay. I think we might have passed one up here. I'm gonna.
What was that? Oh, this one about the grand.
There we go.
This might be as good a way as any to the first picture we're showing of my mother-in-law. I think she was a teenager in this picture. She told me that someone was in New Braunfels taking pictures from out of town, and somehow it had some connection with a contest or what, I don't know. But anyway, this is a young picture of the children's grandmother.
And her name was?
Her name was, she was baptized Anna Olga Krause. Now, Anna was the name of her mother, and Olga was the name of a sister who incidentally married a man named Rückle, and Olga Rückle. So she has those 2 names at baptism. She later married, about the time that her son married me, she married a man named Edward Abernathy. Gradually, she acquired the name, the name the children now use is Abby. this? Okay. I wish I knew more about this because I knew some of these people, I'm sure, are their descendants. But they're all connected to that. I'm confident that they are connected to the family of the stepchildren of August Schultz, who is well known in Austin for having established the Schultz Garden. It's there today. Now this is Aunt Elsa, another sister of my mother, who was unable to have children, but at 17 she married Richard von Raeder, who was a widower. His wife had died having the third child. And these two boys were, in essence, my aunt's sons. She then was their mother for the rest of their life. And I know one is named Manfred. I can't recall the other one right now. I like this picture. I don't remember having seen it before. This is a picture of my two little ones. In our family we had three the first 5 years we were married. Ernest, Annette, and Jean. And I always had hoped to have 2 boys and 2 girls since I missed having a sister. I thought that would be an ideal family. However, God has a way of sending us what we need and what we should have, and we were happy with the family we had. But Kathy was born 6.5 years after Jean started school, when Jean started school, in the fall that Jean started school. So 6.5 years between the first 3 and these 2. And then we really thought we ought to give Kathy a close person, one close to her, and well, sure enough, we had another girl. So I used to think about the 2 little ones. The 2 younger ones were almost like dolls for the 2 older ones, and they were always very good together. And this is the original family of my mother-in-law. Maybe I should just say my husband's mother. 4 girls and 4 boys, and what is remarkable, their parents were each members of 11 children. So you can see that this part of the Comal County, I'd say, has many who are in some way connected to this family.
What's the last name of the family?
Mm-hmm.
What's the family's name?
Oh, this grandmother was born Anna Jonas, Jonas. In this area, the German names are usually pronounced pretty close to the German pronunciation. A J becomes a Y sound in English. So I don't think anyone ever has called them Jonas, or that they have pronounced their name that way. I think it's all, I've